Hello! Welcome back to Lost Kingdoms. This is going to be, theoretically anyway, the last video of the game. We just have Broch Black over here. How that's pronounced. And we have to defeat the enchanter. Also a bunch of noise outside, which I don't think you guys can hear, but who knows. Maybe you can hear it, I don't know. Well, that starts right when I start recording. Either way, welcome to this place. It's, you know, a world of demons and despair and something or another. Now, I've only beaten this game once, and it was a long time ago. So at this point, I have zero memory of anything that happens in this level. However, there's a vampire jumping around, and I wish he would stop it, because it's kind of annoying. How did that miss both of them? That is the vampire, by the way. It's actually a pretty good card. The other card I think we've seen before. It's the boss card that you can get way early on in the game. That's not actually what I meant to summon, by the way. But since it's up, we may as well leave it up and do this for a little bit. Ow. This should be a relatively powerful deck. Certainly enough to probably get through the level. Maybe not get through the level and kill the boss, but we're not here to get through the level and to kill the boss, so we don't really need to worry about that. We're here primarily the first time just to get through the level. The second time we will get to the boss. I won't be doing any of this silly backtracking. I don't know what's going on with this demon door up here. Let's investigate this real quick. Excuse me, game. Designed to hold some type of object. By God, I bet you have to go this way to get it. And as well, may as well hit the desk while we're going this way, because that's how I operate, but whatever. This looks like a fairly linear level, so I can't do anything here. Oh, I remember being in this hallway with crappy cards, and if I'm not mistaken, some mean stuff spawns around here. Who is truly the master and who is simply a puppet? This we must know. Also, demon eyeball thing, you know. This all makes perfect sense. Just ignore everything that's happening. It'll be alright. We appear to just be going in a circle. Oh, treasure. Sweet. So there's the stone we presumably need to get through the doorway. And a ferry. Apparently we're in the castle of the enchanter. It doesn't look like much of a castle. Apparently you can get battles on these, great. What are we fighting? Oh good. You again. Unfortunately, the monster version, of this creature can spawn those clouds. That's gonna be unfortunate. Those clouds are kind of dangerous. Which way did we come from? We came from that way. Whipworm's gonna get all the experience in this entire place now. Whipworm, man, it's too strong. Alright, well, we're back here, I guess. There's a bunch of treasure right here. Can I get to it now? No. I guess maybe I need to break the walls in order to get to it. Or I just need to get into a battle in this room. That works, I suppose. Two of these guys, shouldn't be too hard because their attacks are all melee range. Or at least close to melee range. And they do have a tendency to trigger their... I'm not summoning you here, I'll tell you that much. They do have a tendency to trigger their attacks slightly outside of their range. They also have a tendency to horribly murder you, so you gotta be a bit careful. None of these cards are really doing any damage to you, good sir. Like, none of them are doing any damage now. I would like for you to die, but... They've pinned me into a corner, sir. There we go, at least kill one of them. Somehow that missed that one, but whatever. We can heal. I guess we may as well heal. There's not much of a reason not to, since I don't think it'll full heal me anyway. I also missed, because apparently he's outside of my range, so that was fun. Good times, everybody. It's a great use of my card. Alright, so do these just stay open permanently now? It would appear they stay open. Cool beans. Elephant card, which I don't really need. There's very few cards that I would say I need at this point. Nightmare is not one of them. Nightmare paired with Plague Rat has the potential to be pretty good, but then again so does Hydra paired with Plague Rat, because Plague Rat increases your poison damage by quite a lot. I think it ticks for 5 instead of 1 when you're using a Hydra and a Plague Rat. Which does add up quite quickly, because it's every couple of seconds or so, I think. How do I get to that platform that had like 100 billion pieces of treasure on it, is what I want to know. Oh lord. There's options. Which way do we go? Hold on. I'm gonna break the recording again. As you do, because that's how I operate. Let's go this way. Maybe that way again. No, wait. It looks like it's a dead end, actually, if I get that treasure. Because it looks like it takes me back to a platform I've already been to. And it looks like that's the only platform that has any treasure, so we have to go this way. Sadly, that means we're gonna have to loop back around, but we shouldn't have to do this more than once, because I don't need to come this way. You know what? Let's summon you, shall we? And then he proceeds to get hit by the cloud, I think is what just happened there. So there's that abomination, which I generally don't recommend using unless you know it's not going to take damage, because stuff like that happens. Then you end up with much less health than you came in with. But either way. I might just, abandon it at this point and then come back in. That wouldn't really slow me down, would it? Technically, it might speed me up. Where does this send me? Yeah, we have to loop back around anyway, don't we? Yeah, alright. Well, let's go ahead and abort, come back in. It's not gonna cost me anything. Apart from loading and presumably opening that door again, which is kind of cumbersome. That's the problem with some of these levels, not all of these levels, is that any of the scripted events that occur, you have to trigger a second time, or however many times you come into the area. Which is a wee bit cumbersome. Especially in areas where it takes a while, like the zone before this one. Having to unlock all of those legendary cards, you have to go through basically that entire level every single time. Oh, come on, clouds. They killed my freaking card, too. Alright, I think we have to just loop around. I can duplicate so many whipworms. In fact, I think I already have duplicated a bunch of whipworms. They're just not all in the deck. So yeah, pick up this, then we have to go all the way back. And fight those dudes next to the locked treasure chests, presumably, because that seems to be scripted. We are technically in much better condition though. We've done less fights, for what that's worth, which is very little. I may actually not grab the doppelganger before the final boss. We'll have to see, because we would have to redo this entire level yet again to do that. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen eventually. These guys want none of your crap. Oh, come on. Their attack animation is so long. It's probably the most annoying part. Not that they're dangerous or anything, it's hard to invulnerability through their attack animation. That Banshee XP. Banshee's probably one of the higher tier weapon cards, especially considering how early on you can get one of those. If you get a couple of those in a single deck, you can dish out a pretty good amount of damage. Let me through. Like, I can see the draw distance in the background on this level because it's one of the few that doesn't have crap in the way all the time. Alright, so how do we get to where we want to go here? I think we just go to the platform I was on last time and then go north. Do we fight this bee? Unfortunately. I'm glad weapon cards can't be hit. That'd just be awkward. Ow, that was my bad. Like from the clouds this dude summons. That would be terrible if you could be hit. Is it this way? I believe so. There's a thing to interact with over there. We can come back this way. What is that? Oh, it's a deck point and some cards. Well, can we go back? Yeah, we can come back from there, so we may as well go ahead and tag that. Thankfully, we can come back and don't have to loop around. That would be evil if they made you do that. A larval fly. I think that's one of the cards I was actually missing, was that larval fly there. May as well see. Yeah, we're missing some cards. It was one of the ones I was missing. This creature will neutralize all elemental attributes. It will not attack anyone. May as well put it in the deck because we have empty slots, although there's some more treasure chests down that way, it looks like. And then what appears to be the end of the level just past that. It could just be a really gnarly looking wall, though, I don't know. It's on fire, though, so, you know. Oh, we have to go that way. Fair enough. I was gonna go that way anyway, because there's treasure. That is the last fairy, though. Let's see. You know, everything here is neutral, so having that larval dude's not really all that useful. Because neutral versus anything, it's just neutral. Oh, crap. I hate vampires. I really do. Everything about them. Oh, they hit my freaking whipworm. Thankfully, whipworm doesn't care about status ailments, except for poison. He's, however, stopped, though. I need to, like, attack him, there we go, before he teleports, or after he teleports, either would work. Let me at it. Give me the treasure. Hooray. More steel skeletons that I don't need. I kind of wish that deck point was over here. Unless it's just not possible to get encounters here. Nope, it is. Shouldn't have said anything. Let's see. Not you, not you. I'd like to kill you, though, if possible. If we can get this guy out of the question, it's gonna speed the process up here. Guess we're gonna have to use this. There we go. Run! I know run fast enough. By the way, these things floating around are just fire totems without the fire effect, if you're curious. If you care at all for whatever reason. Yeah, Banshee will do. I think this is the way we were going. Yep. 1200. The extra XP on Banshee makes it extremely easy to level. I think it's the only card that gets extra XP. Let's see. No you, no you. No you yet. I don't want to use my special card. I don't want to use any of my special cards, frankly, so... That is some bollocks and a half on these freaking puppeteers. Almost called them enchanters, but no, they're puppeteers. Please stop dodging my attacks, you heathen. Let's see, this could hit him twice. It didn't, but it did kill one, so I'll take it. Alright, what can we use? Another one of those cards? I guess we kind of have to at this point. And we'll finish him off with one of these. Or not. We'll finish him off with, now, two of those. Apparently. Fortunately. At this point, collecting the gems doesn't really account for much. It's a little bonus experience, but it's so little compared to killing enemies that it's kind of null and void. If you have a weak card that needs experience, there's points prior to this that are pretty good where you can just try and capture something with the card, and it'll get the full experience. Which is what I was doing, actually. Alternatively, do I want to cheese the final boss? I kind of want to cheese the final boss. But I have to redo the whole level to get back here to cheese the final boss, so... I think we won't. We'll roll with our deck once we actually use this here deck point. We don't have much of a deck, though. What does Mind Flayer do? I forgot. Oh, restores cards. 5 to 10 cards, though. We've got a lot of restores. Just put everything in the deck, it doesn't matter. But maybe it does, because that might mess with my restores. I don't know. Either way, here we go. Hi. You don't look evil. Nice hair. Dramatic organ music and arm flailing. So now we get to deal with this crap. Which is gonna be crap, by the way, because you might have noticed he has, steel skeletons. Among many other things that I wish he didn't have. Oh, actually, he did actually hit, which is surprising. Oh, he's got a freaking wizard. Well, never mind, no he doesn't. He had a wizard. He no longer does. I mean, I could summon a nightmare just to distract him at this point. I could also summon one of these to distract him. He has, I think, in his deck all of the neutral cards and a wizard. I think is what he has. Oh no, he has stuff that isn't neutral. Alright. He might just have every card in the game, I don't know. I really want you. You know what, we could summon you. I should have summoned him facing the right direction, but whatever. The steel skeleton's getting work done. This is why I like steel skeletons, by the way. He's actually almost back up to full health. Probably because of the mole monster. Mole monster acts as a distractor, by the way. Come on, steel skeleton, get in there. Frankly, that's not a very good card restore, so... He should kill him without too much harm to himself. We'll summon another steel skeleton over here. So we get interrupted by an elephant facing the wrong direction. Is that even gonna hit anything? Oh, it hit my skeleton. There we go. There's many things happening on the screen simultaneously, and I wish this dude would calm down with his freaking summons, frankly. Unicorn's pretty good, not gonna lie. Summon our Phoenix, dump him over there. should help keep our steel skeleton alive a bit longer. Not much longer, but a bit longer. Also, steel skeleton can heal while he's protected by this. If he could actually hit a target, that would help tremendously. There we go. Because I need some gems here. If the friggin' great turtle over there would learn how to rotate a little bit faster, he'd probably be more useful. There you go, steel skeleton. Get in there. Get some work done. Get interrupted by elephants constantly. Because that is basically our life now. Phoenix is about to wear off. Great turtle can't figure out what he wants to attack, and there goes the Phoenix. Hello. He summoned a dude on top of me, which is a bit rude. Let's see, I want to wait for him to come out of his summon. I think the timing on this is good. I might be mistaken on how quick this attacks, though. Oh, I was slightly too early. Ow. For some reason I took damage there. Am I poisoned? I can't tell, because crap is happening basically constantly. Summon another steel skeleton. He's right on my great turtle, which means this turtle's beating the crap out of him, so if he wants to just kind of stand there, I'm all for it at this point. Though eventually that turtle will die. Let's see, do I want to summon this guy? I mean, it's possible summoning that guy is just going to get me killed, to be honest. Let's do it anyway. I can remove him and use the unicorn if need be, but he does a ton of damage, so... Ow. As demonstrated thusly as he breathes fire on everything. Let's see, turtle's about to die. This guy's helping murder stuff, which I approve of. Alright, that's what I was waiting for, was him to summon something. Because I also want to summon something. My summon, however, looks far more dramatic, because it's a giant dragon. Nice. Alright, we need to get that dude out of here. Oh, he's dead. Sweet. I was gonna say, because I'm gonna end up dying from damage he's taking. There you go. You can cheese that fight if you're lucky by using the doppelganger to instantaneously kill him. If it happens to hit him, half the time it'll hit him when he's summoning something and thus not do any damage and kill itself. But it is possible to cheese that and win instantaneously. I can't hold it. You can also cheese this. Nice laugh. Like, he just teleports us away. He could just instantly kill us, but no. We're gonna do it this way. I am a god. He is correct, he is a god. He's also very weird. He's got like arms and stuff. Alright, so we get to do this crap now. Which is unfortunate. This is the one you actually want to cheese, not the one prior to this, but you know. We'll have to see. I don't want you or you. I think he just killed my skeleton already. Well, that's a poor start there, isn't it? Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot he does that. I forgot about that little bit there. You have failed. Okay. I like how there's a choice there. Okay. Well, I guess we may as well go ahead and head back here to Ferryman. Give him the rest of the fairies since I died horribly. I forgot about that little tidbit. If you let him summon all 4 elementals, he does 299 damage. And then anything that hits you after that will kill you. You brought in 100 fairies. Here, take this card. There you go. Read the doppelganger. Strolls nonchalantly through the battlefield until it finds a victim. It is also us. Hooray! We kill people. Instantly. I'm probably just gonna try and cheese that final boss if physically possible. Either way though, I have to go back through this entire area, so I guess I'll see you guys when we get back to the boss. Joy. Alrighty, we're back. Hello. It wasn't quite as smooth as before, but you know, everyone got like a billion more experience than before, but not that that matters. Look at how many gems I picked up though, it's ridiculous. Also that whipworm XP. Anyway, we should be back to where we were before, and if luck holds, our deck should be in the same order as it was before, which it's not quite. Now the question becomes, will the game let us cheese it? The answer is probably not. In fact, I think the doppelganger card is just gonna die before it actually touches anything. Much less touches the boss, unfortunately. That's still gonna hit me, isn't it? No, it did 0 damage. Come on, doppelganger. Ow. I know you can do it, doppelganger. I know you can do it. Look at how close you are. You're gonna die, aren't you? Yeah, there goes the doppelganger. Well, it was good knowing you, doppelganger. Downside is, I think we're gonna have to redo that entire level again, aren't we? So here comes that special attack, which we're gonna do this to avoid, because that's how this works. I like how it still hits me, but just does no damage. It's great. Get in there, whipworm. There we go, we killed one. Huzzah! Ow. Actually, that didn't do any damage to me. It's just a point blank, like, pushback. If you can keep one of them dead, ow, the fight becomes much easier because he doesn't actually do much of anything himself, apart from summon giant pillars of flame, obviously. Giant pillars of light? I don't really know. Optimally, I'd like to hit this and him at the same time, but it may not always be possible. I like these gems, though. What is he doing? Stop it. Summon another thing so I can stab it and then stab you simultaneously. He is not for this, is he? Come on, do it. I know you wanna. There you go. Eh, it looks like I still got hit by that. Well, I'm not summoning you, because that's it. Never mind, I'm gonna die to that, even though I was not in the zone for that. That's bollocks. That shouldn't have hit me. Game. Bollocks. I was about to use the blood bush to try and heal a little bit, but unfortunately that didn't work, so I get to do that entire level again. Hooray! Actually, I have save states, don't I? Because every time I start recording, it makes a save state. How do I load those? Load state. What is... I'm saving in like slot 5 or something? Or 6? Aha! Joyous use of save states. Every time I start recording, it makes a save state, so if I just never stop recording, we should be alright. Oh, he summoned 2 of these things. What if I just plop it on top of him? Will that count? Or from the fact that she's almost dead already? Oh yeah, there it goes. Well, that was fun. God of Destruction 1. Well, there's how you cheese it. Apparently I didn't put it close enough last time, so hooray, cheesing bosses. The way you do it normally is you stand next to one of the things he summons and then just hit him every time he summons one and kill the one it summons. Oh, little one. And we get the God of Destruction card. He hasn't actually left. I mean, he's in my hand. Hooray! And we got 5-star rating. What did we get? Well, I mean, we finally got one of those cards, so there is that. And we got 2 Beelzebubs, which I don't care about. Puppet Master. Charm both enemies and friends. The more enemies there are, the more effective this creature can be. It's not a bad card. I never actually use it because you get it so late into the game usually. And the God of Destruction. Black Terror of Legends. He does the special attack that he does in that fight. He brings everything on the field, friend or foe, as it says there, to 1 HP. Which makes it really easy to capture things, because 1 HP, everything in the game can capture it. You can see it, his stuff here as well. Wrath of God is that pillar of light thing he does. It hurts really bad, but you know, there you go, we win. Good game. You want to save the results of your missions? Yeah, sure. Why not? I get to save the results of my cheesing. I don't want to, I just saved, I don't need to overwrite it, god dang it. I think we get credits? Yes. Oh no, we get story, whatever. The black fog was gone. Where before there had only been a void, now there was land. The barrier between the 2 lands has disappeared. For those of you who forgot there was a barrier. Hooray! We are the wise and beautiful queen. Or something. The music started to loop there. My god, it's an actual cutscene. What is that outfit? Who designed that terrible thing? We win! Hooray! I guess we'll watch the credits. Why not? After this, we'll be doing Lost Kingdoms 2, and I will be showing you the numerous improvements between this one and that one. Because there are quite a few, trust me, and pretty much core gameplay changes in that game as well. It's still the same card battling game, but there's some dramatic differences, which are kind of nice. Either way, I had fun. I don't know what's up with this white line that's going up the side following the cards over there. On the left, you guys can see it? I don't know if it's in the recording, but I can see a little white line over there every time a card went on. That's the doppelganger card. Best card in the game, because it kills everything instantaneously. Only 1 use, though. You can get infinite doppelgangers if you really have the time, but good lord, it'll take forever. Also, those credits were really fast, so hooray! We did it. Good job, From Software. I think this takes you, yeah, back to the menu. And if you load this save game, if we go to it before we end the video here, it doesn't actually say clear or anything, which is kind of unfortunate, but this will be the last time I'm playing this game, so. If you load this, you can now go back to any level of your desire This is the point in the game where you can repeat every level. And, you know, get all the cards you're missing and whatnot. Either way, I guess this is it. There's no other levels, there's nothing to buy because this is looped back to the beginning of the game. Oh no, you can buy every card, never mind. Can you buy every card? No, not every card, but all the ones that are available in the shop, it looks like. So you can get all the cards you're missing if you want, like this fire golem. I don't know why I'm buying these cards, because I'm not going to play this again. I guess we'll see how many I'm missing when we're done here. Should have all these early game cards, because everything and their mother gives them to me. I could transform stuff into other things, but good god, trying to remember what transforms into what. There's Doppelganger. Transforms into God of Destruction transforms into Doppelganger. And all the legendary cards transform into Doppelganger, which transforms into God of Destruction, which loops infinitely. So you've probably figured out. 11,000 experience. How much experience do the Whipworms have? 11,000. Good lord. In the second game, 11,000 experience is not very much. First game, though, that's a ton of experience. Either way, I guess that's it, you know? Thanks for watching, I suppose. It was fun. And stuff. I'll see you guys next time for Lost Kingdoms 2.